job.
Yes.
Really?
That's right.
Yes.
Did that play any role in your life, Shannon?
It's like
I built up very thick skin. That's about it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I became a psychopath as a
Oh
result.
my God.
I thought psychopath is something that you are and you don't, like, you
Yes,
know, it's
that's
always
right.
been there.
That's true, except for me.
he's role
It
playing.
was developed.
Doing his best psychopath impression just to cope.
Indeed.
Ooh,
You see
Navi
this
actually
smile,
put a
very
lot
fake.
of moonbucks into their auction.
That's correct. They really wanted to win it. This is important to them, Sheever.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Serious.
I have to beat the streamers.
Kunkka coming in here. It's still very expensive and still worth it. We have got to increase hero price.
Wait, okay, so everything has gotten more expensive, we've been told, but here I see the Kling's Vengeful and Drow Ranger are still 11.
Why do you have to call this shit out?
No,
Sheever?
no, no. That's not. You misinterpreted Sir Sadim. He gave me more information. Basically, the first round bans and the Twitch community bans are going to inflate prices a little bit quicker. So, for example, Night Stalker got community banned a lot the first day because everybody knows he was strong, but his price didn't increase very much.
Hey!
Those are going to happen more quickly.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So basically, like, accelerations and decelerations will change a little bit faster, and some of the bans will affect it. Like, Elder Titan is probably the best example. He's third most expensive strength here. I don't think he's been picked or banned the whole tournament.
Yep.
Guy should be a lot cheaper at this point.
I see.
That makes sense.
Sheever, I'm going to ask you a question,
Okay.
and you might not look at me the same afterwards. How do you say your name?
Okay, well, I've got that question quite
But I've known you for years, and I've never known, and I'd like to know.
All right. Well, there's a Dutch way of saying it.
That's what we want.
That's what
All
we
right.
want.
Jorien.
Jorien?
Jorien.
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 Jorien?
Jorien.
Jorien.
Hers was best.
Jorien.
Jorien. He's just doing
Okay,
it.
then he butchered it out.
Jorien.
Jorien.
Oh, my God. What about your last
Normally, I
name?
can't roll my R's that well.
What's your last name, Sheeves?
Van der Heijden.
Von der Heijden.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Jorien van der.
You know what name I have never, ever, I've tried literally thousands, this is not an exaggeration,
Okay.
thousands of times to try to pronounce it.
Sindrin?
Sindrin's name.
Truls.
I
It's
can't.
pretty
I
accurate,
can't do it.
actually.
It's like, it's not a name, it's an emotion.
Truls.
I don't know how to say it.
Jesus Christ.
This is why he is always Cinder.
Oh, a Brewmaster pick.
Hey! Oh, here he comes! Hell yeah!
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a late addition. That is the Team Secret AFK Beer
I
Brewmaster.
actually really like that model. Like, I think he looks pretty clever. I think that
actually-
should be a normal set.
If this was League of Legends, that shit would have been in already.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what could
let's
actually
have
get
it
in the game immediately?
Yay!
The thing that we put in the game that will 100% have the best chance of actually getting is the courier. That thing is like super legit.
Yes.
Like,
It
mega
is.
legit.
Discovery gave his life
I
for
mean,
that
I think
courier.
everything that has been made by Hoff and all our artists has been like top notch.
Yeah.
But a lot of it wouldn't fit. I mean, I would love to see Skyrath chicken. Crowd, would you guys like to see Skyrath in the game?
I would love
That would be amazing, but I don't think they'd actually allow him.
Does the courier have a death line?
No,
No, there's no voice line.
it does not die.
No, but if the courier dies, it should have a voice line saying something, you know, along
Yeah.
the lines of "There's storms coming and my battery is low."
No,
and
no,
stuff
no,
like
no. He's in heaven. The Dota map is where we're all gonna die when we, or where we all go after.
You know,
We're all
what,
gonna
you know what I
That's
found
so
out
great.
at the Kennedy Space Center was that for the Discovery one, it has solar panels, right? But they would accrue dust, and that's what they would have trouble getting energy.
Yeah.
So for the next one, the rover one that everyone knows a little bit better, they put a nuclear reactor on it instead, just to solve that whole problem.
A nuclear reactor.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Of all things
Wow.
they could have done.
That's what they tell you. But the truth is that we sent a nuclear bomb robot to fight the aliens
not a bomb.
on
It's a
Mars.
reactor.
Elon Musk will be so happy right now.
I mean, you don't need that much energy, right? Like, imagine that you had a nuclear reactor to drive your car or something like that. It's obviously not as safe as conventional means, but it's not like it has to be massive because you're only moving a vehicle. So that's the difference.
I'm afraid of nuclear energy.
But he still.
You don't have to be.
I watched Chernobyl.
Well, that should be like a business issue, also combined with other things. It's very different.
I only believe in fossil fuels. They'll never run out. I hate electric and nuclear things.
You
Good
want
to
to just
know.
put a disclaimer there, just so people, you know that you're being
What? That I'm being what?
Flax is
Shaver?
always serious.
always, every time.
Fossil fuels are made from bones, and bones are renewable.
They're
That's
from the
right.
Carboniferous period
From
when
death.
mold didn't exist, so they couldn't break down dead trees. Isn't that crazy to think that there was a time in the world where trees would die, fall down, and they would just stay there forever?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it built up, and that's what created the coal layer. And
What kills the trees now?
So what you're saying is we
mold
should
and
cut all the
decomposition.
trees.
they're-
Basically have them lay there for a very
Ah,
long
you see, the
Yes,
problem
that's what used
solves
to happen.
itself. We burn all the trees down.
No, because burning
wait.
the trees doesn't actually work, right? Because then you don't have.
No,
enough-
you could burn them, yes. but-
Fantastic. We destroy all the
Wait,
trees.
Are you talking
wait,
about making coal?
Yes.
And then we
Oh
make
no, yeah,
more
it's not going to work
fuels.
anymore.
This is a very interesting conversation.
It's not going to work
Goodness.
anymore.
My
over.
good, I want to hear more, please. Please continue.
Well, guess what? You go to the Kennedy Space Center.
Good
and
God,
you could-
please continue. I'm begging you. Good Lord. Reginald, save us. God.
I think Reginald, I don't know where he went, but
He's
Yeah.
left. He's sick of this shit. All right, so we got Wraith Band and Naga Siren actually bans here at Midas Mode, which is means a
Skeleton
lot.
King.
yeah, quite a few expensive bands as well.
That's interesting. Most teams don't give a hoot about the bans,
Yeah.
but in Midas Mode, you actually get to know when pro players care about banning heroes. We hardly ever see it, and this time they're stacked up, man. This means a lot to these two teams.
Yeah, they're basically just banning the entire draft that the Sunners just used, more or less.
That's smart. Is that a sign that maybe they, think that they kind of suck? They think, oh, that was a fluke. We'll get rid of these heroes, and there's no way they can win.
Maybe comfort ones. I mean, Ursa is if you're planning to pick a Lifestealer, getting Ursa out of the pool is definitely nice because it's a hero that does match up well against Lifestealer. Obviously, Sing Sing's Mirana is famous. They won LG Columbus decades ago,
Yeah.
practically, with Arteezy's first tournament win. That
And
was
we
huge.
saw his Mirana previous game as well.
Oh, yeah, that
Pretty good.
snipe on the Invoker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Woo!
That's crazy.
That was hype.
still has it.
Have to keep in mind also that the Sadim Stunners get to redo the bounties now. They've refreshed for them.
Oh yes,
true.
Second
this is
tier.
important. Actually, there were a couple that were pretty interesting. We saw someone survive. Roshan. You know, you got to be in the first 5
Yeah.
minutes. You got to
Oh, yeah.
survive.
Roshan
getting
was
hit by
not
Roshan.
ready.
Okay.
Well, maybe
I
he
lagged.
was.
Well, I mean, they approached it in a cool way, right? They tossed the hero over with Tiny, hoping to get like one slap in while he's flying over,
Right.
and then the other one was they ran him into the pit. He tossed him out. Like they were definitely ready. They did a good job.
And we saw pay F to pay respect as well. Press F to pay respect. We saw both teams do it
Yep.
as well at the same game.
What is that one again?
That
They
put
dropped the
Yule's
recipe.
Oh, that's right. yeah.
Tomorrow there will be a similar one for Hand of Midas. Isn't that right, Purge?
Well, I'll read a lot of them, but they're all going to get vetoed.
Submit them while it's hot.
We have not yet had a hide and seek mango, right?
We
I
have not.
believe the Stunners did accomplish it in the last match.
Okay.
We didn't see it on camera though, I don't think, but they did
Yes,
do it.
so I think we needed to modify it so that they announce that they're hiding mangoes would help. That way we know to look for them and the enemy team knows to look for them.
Well,
Too
the enemy
late.
team has to already notify that they found them.
Yes.
Yeah, the enemy team has to notify that they found them, but
What if they hide them from us?
If they don't tell us that they've hid mangoes, it's hard to pay attention
True.
sometimes because there's a lot going on, you know.
Are you hiding any emotional mangoes, Purge?
Oh yeah, they're all inside.
Yeah?
I only release them when everybody goes home at night.
Wow,
My pub games.
That must be violent.
Oh, my God.
A violent release.
I have 9K behavior score.
I used to have
I'm not
9K
sure if you guys
behavior.
were
I'm
talking
just
about the same thing,
the
but
first
One mango comes out, that's it.
last week,
Oh, my.
Oh,
last week was the first time my behavior score was less than 10,000.
Really?
Wow.
wow.
I didn't know how to feel.
I think,
Why did I get reported? I don't understand.
did you say something shitty?
I don't say anything in game.
Oh,
Maybe that's why.
maybe they thought you were a Smurf.
I play terribly.
That definitely wasn't that. Maybe they thought you bought your account.
Whoa. We got our
Perhaps.
Rubik's, and wow,
Oh.
we're spending some money, some hard-earned
Yeah.
money
All right.
today. This is
Junk
great.
expensive.
I
Very
mean, both
good.
these guys are really wealthy. Look at their banks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were smart. Well, some of the only teams that are doing challenges, they get Midas mode.
I mean, even
Yeah.
with these prices, Night Stalker, I would say, is still a bargain for now until the price increases even more.
He's getting up there, 157. It's not bad. Started really low.
Now, my favorite part about Midas mode is how length factors into it. We're getting a lot of people talking on, oh my God, that's a Mapo.
Wow.
Woo! Wow. We're getting a lot of people talking about like, the prices need to be adjusted, they need to be lowered, they need to be higher, switch and invert the bounties. But the real joy of this tournament is that it is long. You get to see these metas develop from these teams. Who is saving money, who is spending money, and really get a personality between their different meta picks.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what we're seeing here. These two teams have been extremely similar, whereas like Papegas, they spend everything every game. These guys, they try to spend things on the draft and try to win the game. I love it. And this is a great example of two teams that I think actually really understand and get the mode.
OG went bankrupt.
And they clearly had some real issues
Well, the thing
understanding
is,
the game.
now that we know they lost, they're out, right?
They're out. They're done.
Yes, they are out. They played their 3 series. It's a round robin, and they lost all 3. Okay, they are eliminated in the groups.
So this gives even more incentive to kind of not save your money per se, but not blow it all either.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you want to get, well, then again, you do want to get first place in the groups. That saves you an extra series. So.
At what point do they have to decide if they want to have the creep takeover?
They have to do it before. I don't
Before
know.
the draft?
I believe they have to do it before the draft.
Reginald will tell us.
Reginald!
I'm sure Reginald, that was your best. Come on.
That was very. I didn't want
Your first-
Reginald!
You really saved
Well,
it.
so far I know he's not there. He just took my gun and ran.
He will come back, and you got to belt it out. Belt it out.
Reginald!
Whoa, yeah.
Wow.
That's good.
Damn.
Release it.
He
I
ain't
don't
coming
think he's
now. That
coming.
was scary as hell. I would definitely, I'd leave.
He's like, on my lunch break.
Oh, shit.
Just kidding. We don't give him breaks.
No breaks.
I did just hear that there was no creep takeover.
Aw.
No.
I mean,
We're going to have to lower the price.
were the creeps helpful?
They
They were
I think
sort
it's
of helpful.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
this-
they can be. They can stack. I think that's nice.
I mean, here's Reginald.
Oh.
Welcome. Oh,
You got my field
Hey.
Thank you.
Oh, now clean it up and get us another one.
Well, there wasn't that much inside. It's already empty. My
Reginald.
question was, why isn't the floor clean?
Oh, my God. She, for
Thank you, Reginald.
Clean it.
Get
done a
these monies
great
off
job.
the floor, Reginald, please. He just said no and walked away.
That was like the cold-hearted, genuine, like, why isn't the clean?
I'm disappointed in you.
Oh, you're gonna
Not
make
angry, but I'm
gonna make a very angry mother.
Oh, my
In a
God.
gentle way, though.
What?
Why isn't the floor?
Very gentle but violent mother. Yeah.
Hey, so I was just wondering, why aren't your chores done yet?
10 seconds.
What were your parents like, Burge?
Very reasonable. Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Sounds about right.
Is that not clear? I mean, you met my dad the other day while you were playing pubs and ignoring he was there.
10 seconds remaining.
Burge's dad visited yesterday, and I was playing pubs in the back,
5 seconds
and I was just shit-talking teammates, and he was just watching
Yeah.
silently.
Like,
We
who
heard.
is that young man? He has quite the dirty mouth.
Oh, no. Jeez.
Oh, getting back to the creep takeover.
Yeah,
The last game that they were used, OG had already lost.
Yes.
That game was super. Our first game, they had some interest. So you want to tell this story about the rune, the Seb interaction?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't manage to catch it on camera, but you guys might have saw in that OG series that Seb was chasing a creep down at bot, and he trapped him in the trees and said, let that be a lesson for you, naughty boy. What we missed was that creep was running towards a double damage rune that Seb wanted, and he stabbed the rune and ran away. So maybe that's why we don't have any more creeps.
Yes.
I mean, the
takeover.
creeps have to be really nice to the teams purchasing them because, they spend value. So if they realize that these creeps are actually being
Ooh.
a hinder rather than anything else,
Yeah, we need to probably lower the. Well, we'll figure that out. We'll
Yeah.
talk to Reginald later.
we can put them in as a punishment. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh, jeez.
Punish us. Just fuck everything.
He was playing Tree and Protector.
Okay.
I was playing Winter Wyvern, and I almost won.
Are you sure he wasn't on your team and just griefing you?
Yeah, that's probably true too. That is definitely a possibility.
Okay.
But the Mid Wyvern is nothing to scoff at.
Oh,
He
what's
can do quite a
Sing
bit
Sing
of
up
damage.
to?
I don't know. I'm not looking at him right now. I'm looking at a
There
brewmaster
he
with the
is.
man bun and a big old can of AFK beer. Apparently. Look at him go. Look at that little guy. Woo! All right.
I'm not mistaken in saying that's a team secret beer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But we are
We're
enjoying our
we're
New
enjoying
Belgium
New Belgium.
Mountain Time Lager.
Oh, there he is.
Look at him. Look at that little guy. Look at him.
Lots of
I wish. Can you give me a
selling
song?
out
Give
so
me a
far.
song here. He's got to dance to something.
Hoity toity, I don't.
That was terrible.
Well,
Oh,
you
dear.
put me on.
Oh, dear. Oh, okay. Apparently, we just did not hear the music. Oh, both.
okay. All
Giving
right.
the goo-goo eyes to the Roche monster here. We got someone in that pit. You're not swinging there, buddy.
Go
You
for
got to
the,
start swinging. What are you doing? What's... Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
They can't do the challenge.
He's trying. I'm not sure what's going on with that VR Roche.
You're hitting so
Reginald!
fast. You're hitting so fast that we can't see it.
Reginald!
It's like
Fix the VR Roche, please.
It's like an anime when they.
Oh no, we've already gone into anime territory.
I mean, they were talking about literally not defecating on the panel.
This,
so
this is
in
true.
the future, I don't know how much
Moonduck
worse this can get.
Moonduck events.
But
All
then
right.
again, famous last words, right?
Yes, so Puppy will be able to get 2 of those bounty rooms, one going over to Cinderin and one going to Sing Sing. So which bounty are you most excited to see?
I was excited to see the dance with the devil.
Dance
in
with the devil?
in the old Roche pit there, but
Yeah.
maybe we'll see that. Maybe we'll see that on game 2.
Perhaps.
I would like to see a duel, honestly.
Did they drop a mango? Is that? Did we drop one over here? Is that what Pop Tart's trying to tell me? Papa Tarto.
Hide in mangoes. Okay, no mango.
No mango. Oh man, that one sounds like fun. Some mini game within the game.
So Sadim Stunners actually already did the mango hunt. Like, they already did.
Doesn't mean they don't. They can't do it again.
It seems
they
so
could
hard.
just hide all those mangoes.
It seems like the hardest bounty.
Oh my god. All right, so we're gonna see a little bit of back and forth here in this top lane. Nothing too wild. Well, we got in that mid lane, Dendi facing off with Waga. This is gonna be interesting here. Tell me, how does this matchup go during the laning phase?
I've literally never seen or heard of this matchup happening before in the lanes. So, I mean, I would say I don't see Meepo getting pressured at all by the Wyvern. I don't think the Wyvern has any. It's like the ultimate that really deals with the Meepo. So I think Meepo will farm, but Wyvern will as well.
Okay, so I shouldn't see something too crazy down.
Yeah, I don't think so.
In that middle lane. Bottom lane, it just looks like mostly some harass coming out onto Puppy. I don't think they can do too much against this Enchantress, right? During the laning phase, she's just
I don't think so.
And
Although, if there are a lot of people low on the map, Bloodseeker does get the attack speed, so you can chase down the Enchantress possibly. That's always a possibility, but it's still hard.
well, if you were a betting man, which lane
Puppy.
do you think?
I would bet Puppy.
You think Puppy's gonna be the first one to go down?
Puppy's gonna feed.
All right, all right. Let's see if that's true. What's the update? There's the challenge for the Yules as well.
Yeah, that's between 23:55 and 24.
Oh, Sing Sing drew the first blood by killing Art Style. You would be incorrect, Jinx. Look at that dance. Look at him. Ah, he is a jolly sailor.
That's kind of surprising. I mean, Kuka's kind of useless at level 2. But, you know, sometimes you got a suicide on Bane.
Sometimes. That is a creepy Queen of Pain. Oh my. Alright. See some of that splash damage coming out from Kunkka. Oh, good news everyone. Mr. Midas hired oh, hold on, Art Style. Art Style, he does have the brain sap. He's gonna be able to get out in time though. They're trying, there it is, Bambo. Taking down Art Style. So yes, Mr. Midas hired the very best technicians to come in immediately and fix our VR Roshan experience. It is now up and running. So
I don't know though. Shiva was kind of selling me that maybe Mr. Midas is
No.
in on.
No.
It's possible. You know.
No.
Okay.
Negative Ghost.
Is that like too much of a conspiracy?
Too
theory?
much of kids. Get your tinfoil hat off there, Jenkins. Mr. Midas is a wonderful, wonderful philanthropist. How dare you?
Blame Shiva.
How dare you blame Sheever?
Hashtag blame Shiva.
Oh my god. Otherwise, this is a pretty quiet game so far. I'm a little disappointed. I would like to see some brawling coming through.
I want to see a duel. That's the number one thing that I want to see. Oh yeah.
Well, it looks like Rubik is getting chased down a little bit here. Avos trying to cut him off here in the tree line.
Nice blocks.
Yeah, oh, the creep! The creep! The trees! The torrent! Can they get him in time? One more hit, and that's another kill for Art Style.
If only the creep takeovers did what that creep did.
Oh my god, I really...
That creep is MVP so far.
That was. Oh, Dendi putting the moves on the Waga. He's going to be able to go and secure himself a double damage rune up top. It's interesting that they haven't opted to like block any camps or anything to try to slow down Wagamama there.
I mean, maybe you do. It's a little early, so it's kind of hard to get into the jungle. Like you'd have to leave a lane, but they do have the Wyvern to deal with the Meepo always. So whenever you have a Meepo counter, you can just kind of like deal with the other heroes and be like, okay, well we have this hero, we'll just use it every single time on the Meepo. Which of course the Meepo can outplay, but it's not easy.
That is true.
Ooh,
Lift torrent. Nice finish it off, though. He's getting pretty low, but he's going to be able to heal up off of these open wounds. Tries to run himself away. They don't have enough mana. You can see that little taunt coming out there. And we have 5-minute runes up. And no one has... Okay, Cinderin. Cinderin's on the ball. Cinderin's going to pay for this with his life, maybe. Oh, they have the ward. They can see him. Cinderin, can he make it to the shrine in time? He's going to be able to. They'll turn back around. That's going to be the healing sprites. Waga coming in hot here. We'll just back off. Decides not worth his time.
Even with the nerf to the heal, it's still so difficult to kill this hero. It's I mean, any amount of heal with the untouchable giving 70 attack speed slow. How are you supposed to kill her, really? Unless she has like 200 HP.
Yeah.
Or you have
It's
magic
not
HP.
happening. Not happening during the laning phase. Usually.
I'm seeing a Chantress trend again a little bit in pubs. People are kind of realizing that it still does what you want it to do in the game.
Bottom lane. Bloodseeker's taking a lot of damage. He's going to try to turn it back around. He's just going to go heal. Oh, I can't get that creep. Not going to be healing off of that one. Oh, Cinderin.
Reported.
Cinderin.
Ah, come on, Cinderin.
Come on, you know better. Oh, look at that puppy. That's a cute puppy.
Somebody just paid to put like a cute dog in the game. I mean, that's cool.
Wait, which puppy are you talking about? The puppy or the puppy?
Both.
Top lane. We're just trading a lot back and forth here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I was hoping somebody would hide some mangoes. I'm actually very disappointed.
That's a hard one, man. It takes a long time.
Are fortified.
Listen, really?
Radiant structures.
Everybody just grabs a mango. Another torrent. Art Style's getting a bit low. Doesn't have the nightmare. The X-Marks spot comes out, and they'll be able to finish him off with a Fade Bolt. Avos turns around, gets a little bit of damage off, but he's just going to back off towards his tower.
The stunners were trying to protect the siege creep, but unfortunately, Art Style suicides to to pull the creeps out of the tower range, which gets the siege creep dead, which is good.
Oh, Cinderin is getting chased into those trees. Mango's going to get used. They can't quite find him. Look at him breaking those ankles. I don't know. This Barista's running after him with a furious vengeance. Dendi joining in the fight, slows him down, gets himself a kill.
Dude, Navi's mid laner's a kill stealer. That was a chaos right there.
Please report, Dendi.
Come on, Dandy. Hey guys, I'm here.
Waga just doing Waga things. They will use the Winter's Curse on the bottom lane, though. They want to try to take down the Bloodseeker. Cinder gets thrown onto the ground. Puppy bottling through. Slows him down just a little bit. Needs a couple more hits. And they'll throw out the Bloodseeker silence. Can he make it out in time? They're looking. They've got the flying, and they've got the kill.
Gorgeous was not expecting that. He's like, no, this hero has no stun. I'm just gonna walk this off. But he's perfectly okay committing the ultimate for that because he has the arcane rune. So 27 seconds and it's up again.
Do you remember when that was on like very low cooldown and you were able to actually stack all of your ultimates on top?
damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Those are the days.
ridiculous.
I was
People didn't even pick Wyvern back then. Is the funny thing.
I
It was like-
picked Wyvern back then.
It was like occasionally picked. People were like, okay, this is an all right hero.
And then I had to get used to timing it just perfectly because otherwise my Kunkas would get really, really mad at me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh dear.
Wyvern's probably the most potential game-ruining hero. You can cold embrace somebody and stun them on your team. You can stun your team. You can interrupt the TP with it. Or you can Winter's Curse and just ruin a team fight.
What is your favorite build for a core Wyvern?
I actually play this hero. I love this hero. I just build like the typical Ether Lens Blink. Because if you play around the ulti, like you can get a kill in every single fight.
Oh boy, Art Style. Just gonna put that sleep out, not gonna be able to work. Sing Sing chases him down. Havos trying to chase after this Rubik now. Will go for the infest. Bomb pop back out. It's like Rubik's gonna be able to walk away. So you don't go for like a Bloodthorn Ags combo?
Oh, no way.
Really?
No.
Those were fun times.
I feel like if you're gonna go for damage, you probably just want to get a Storm Spirit on your team.
Cinderin realizing that he's not going to be able to run away from this will just TP himself out. Dendi in position, looking to help end this gank. Throws out the Splinter Blast here. He's got that Arctic Burn. They're chasing after Sing Sing right now. Going to drop him right back down. Should be able to get this kill. Dendi on a killing spree.
Yeah, that's a really nice movement from Dendi. Honestly, this whole game he's been doing a really good job at controlling these side lanes. That's something that Meepo Meepo can do it. It's just that a lot of people don't do it on Meepo. They just prefer to farm
There's
until you get that third Meepo.
There's a big rotation coming up top here.
Oh yeah, he's got the third Meepo. This is when you want to at least think about getting active.
Yeah, even Sen's up here too. They spot out Havost.
Bounty
They want to go for the runes. Yep, 10-minute runes. Waga's here. Winter's Curse comes out from Dendi, though. That'll hold him in place for a little bit longer. Follow up with the blood right over onto the ground. Havost turns around. He wants one of these Meepos. He's hungry. He wants it, but the Torrent comes in the boat. Coming through as well. Sing Sing on the back lines here, chasing after Art Style. Looks like Puppy, he was hoping to get out of the pinch, but not going to be able to. It's +2 int going over to our Silencer. Art Style, he's still alive. He wants to take someone with him. Is he going to be able to do it? He manages to get the kill on Bambo, but is eventually taken down. And how much int do we have on our Silencer now?
6, I think he got from that
6?
fight.
Not bad. Not too shabby.
The most annoying thing, like I honestly, I don't even care about the Silencer getting the int. It's like whenever you're a Brewmaster, a Pudge, or a Lifestealer, and you don't have enough mana to cast 2 spells, it feels really bad. You're just like, why am I not playing League of Legends right now? This wouldn't be a mechanic in League of Legends.
Don't say the L word.
Well, it's a sacrifice. We have these bullshit mechanics, but then we also have heroes like Pudge.
Yeah, indeed. They're putting a lot of pressure on this top tower. They seem to think that it's got a lot of value. Want to cut off the jungle so they're not able to farm as safely. And it feels like Navi's not quite sure what to do right now. On the Summerboard. Follow up with a boat coming through. Silence gets thrown too. And they're going to try to chase after this Enchantress, but she's untouchable. That's making it pretty difficult. Waga turns his attention now onto Art Style. They're trying to focus down one Meepo, but he moves the other one away. Art Style still alive, not for very much longer. Now Havost has his eyes over on another Meepo, but he's just going to poop to his friends here. As we do lose Bambo, as Puppy finds himself a kill. And it's going to take a while, I think, to take down Havost. Is he going to be able to make it out? It does have the Infest up. Cinderbrew gets thrown down. Going to jump in that Cardi. Cinderin standing nearby. Casual Cardi. Nothing to see here, boys.
Waga's Meepo micro
It's
in that
insane.
fight was beautiful.
Yes.
That was so nice. That was so good. Moves the Meepo up into the trees, just getting focused, poofs the other Meepo to it whenever that one gets gone on. TP's one home, TP's the other one home, and now, since he left one that's full HP, he's back and he's farming.
Bottom tower is under
Good
attack.
Meepo player is a thing to be feared.
It's hard to do. It's really hard to do that, like when you're under the pressure of a team fight. I mean, you can go into a practice lobby and be like, "Oh, I'm a sick Meepo
It's
player."
not the same.
But yeah, whenever there's all of these like random variables, it's good God, it's very hard.
So the top tier 1 has been taken down on the side of the Dire. I would think that the mid tower is your next objective, right? You want to open up that Roche pit, even though Roche is terrifying with our VIP in that booth. Just swinging at everything.
Maybe we'll leave these towers alive in this tournament. The mid tower is like a pretty difficult tower to just run into, though. You probably want to get a pick off first, and then you go for it, because fighting into that Winter's Curse could be pretty devastating with the Meepo.
But I also feel like Waga's just been so good with his positioning the entire time that it's going to make it very difficult for Dendi to find that opening.
Yeah, that's true. He's also going for this Orchid build, so he does not have the range that you would have with like a Blink Dagger, with Glimmer Cape to set up, something like that.
Sing Sing 1v1ing Havost up here in the top lane. Can I take a moment? How did you not know about the Havost meme?
Okay, it's been so long. Also, back in those days, I was
You were like 5?
I was a 2K pleb. That's what I was.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What do you mean? Everybody was 2K once.
Radiant's
True,
middle tower
true.
is under
I guess when you're 5 years old, you know, you're not, 6K MMR game. Gosh, I think what was the highest MMR back then too? Because it was nowhere near as high as it is
I don't
now.
think there was MMR. I think that was before MMR.
Not 100% sure about that. I think they might have just started rolling it out at the time of that meme. Could be wrong though, and I'm sure Twitch chat will let me know if I am incredibly wrong. They like to do that. They're real helpful about that. Let's ring around the creeps here. Havost. Let's get away from these Sing Sings. They're mine. And then he just walks off into the woods. Cool. Cool. Nothing to see here.
I like how the Helm of Ironwill just has like somebody's chin photoshopped into the... I don't even want to say Photoshop, because that's clearly like MS Paint or something like that. That's
I don't know. That's layering. There's some layering going on with that.
some layering. They use the erase tool.
Well, I'd like to see you do better, Jenkins.
You know what?
Yeah. What?
I have nothing to say to that.
Exactly.
I couldn't do better. I would use MS Paint.
You almost had that.
MS Paint doesn't even exist anymore.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't, does it? I thought they got rid of it.
In my heart.
It's like something. Okay, all right. All right. Well, how's our Meepo doing? What does our Meepo go? We do have a Midas over on the Enchantress. Meepo's got himself those Wraith bands.
Ooh, bounty rune.
Oh, Cinderin. I think they spot him, but they get the bounty rune. There's going to be our first split, followed up with the Fiend's Grip. Well, clean up on Cinderin. No int for him today. The Bloodseeker, though. Gork's got to get out of there. There's a lot of pure damage being thrown out. The Silence followed up with the boat. They're all clumped together. Are they going to be able to land it? It's a little bit of a fail boat here. As now, oh, that's a beautiful Winter's Curse. This is a very, very dead Bloodseeker. And now Brewmaster is going to pay the price. Stuck around a little bit too long here. I'll wait patiently for Artstyle to get out of his little nap here. And the final hit comes in from Bambo as he snipes it out from the side.
The only problem, well, actually, there's a lot of problems with that fight for Navi. I mean, they use all of their abilities for the silencer, which you honestly have to do because otherwise he just globals. You can't use them. So I get that. But then when the Meepo comes in, you have nothing to deal with him other than the Winter's Curse. But then when the Winter's Curse comes out, it's on the Bloodseeker. So who kills the Meepo?
That is true.
And without those abilities, Meepo can 1v5.
Oh, and they're going for that mid tower. The nets have been thrown out. Puppy. Torrent's going to connect over on him. They've got the sprites out, trying to keep everyone alive. The Impetus doing a decent amount of damage here to Sing Sing. He's going to have to run himself away. He'll manage to go grab one of those Meepos. Oh, there's a Winter's Curse, though. Does he have enough damage to take down one of his Meepos? Question called up with the Art Class. They'll take down Waga, and they'll take down Puppy Cinderin now. He's just so slowly trying to hit. Trying to hit that Enchantress, and he can't. He's very smart, but he's not very fast.
All right,
and there's Bambo dying to the neutrals.
I gotta say, the Orchid on Winter Wyvern, I'm convinced now. This is really cool. Actually.
I told you.
This is really cool.
Long distance Orchid.
Yeah, I
with
like
little
that.
Coco. I see the little Coco face.
Oh, I see it. There it is. Isn't Coco on the
Coco's on the Dagon.
medallion?
On the medallion, I think. No, the medallion is a cat.
Oh, the medallion's a cat. Oh, yeah, true. The medallion's Rosie. Rosie's medallion.
Okay, Rosie's medallion.
Coco's the dog.
Yes.
Is Coco the dog that we saw in the picture? No, that's a different dog, right? It's just an untagged, unnamed dog. In the picture, one of the things on the ground.
Oh, no, I don't know. Just random dog. That was definitely not Coco, though. That was a different dog.
You would know Coco if you saw Coco.
Coco's a fluffy little marshmallow of a dog. Wonderful. All right, there is. Yeah, there he is. There's Coco's a Theroblade. He's also on the Radiance.
Huh.
Radiance dog.
If you could give Coco the pats right now, and just ditch everything, ditch Midas mode, ditch casting as a career, would you make that? Would you trade your life for that?
I need money to live. I can't do that, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's a cute dog. Come on.
It is. Good heckin' boy. Middle lane, Rubik got himself an Invis. Standing on that spam spot. You want to make some moves. There's the lift and silence. He's going to try TP out. He can't do it in time. Waga gets himself another kill.
It's pretty annoying playing Lifestealer against Silencer because you're playing up the mid lane. It's like, oh, if this guy ruptures me, I'm gonna TP out, rage.
Well, he tried. He thought that he could make it, but the Torrent came through. Bottom lane. See some movement going on down there. I'm thinking about something. They do have the Winter's Curse up, so they have to be careful.
You know why else the Orchid is cool? Because Arctic Burn is percentage-based damage.
Yes, I know.
Current HP. So you use it right at the start, you Orchid, and then it pops somebody like 20% HP.
That was my build. Oh, they see him. Cinderin comes around the corner, spots out Art Style. Staying very far spread out. Throw. Fail boat. Zoning boat, maybe? Why don't we say it's a zoning boat? I don't think it really did much to Dendi. I think it was a little bit out of range. They still see Art Style. Maybe? No, they don't see him. Instead, they're going to go after Dendi. Throw out that silence on the illusion.
Nice Jabane.
Pretty good about that. At least they didn't use their big spell, right? Because that's not a bounty today. Anyways. Yeah, that was my whole plan when I was going 1v1 against Kyle, was to do the do a satanic Bloodthorn dragon
satanic
Hurricane Pike.
Okay, I'm gonna need to back up here. You need to explain the satanic.
We can do this later. Well, I'll show you. Okay. I'll show you. Eventually, you just start hitting so fast and furious, and you're doing so much damage, it's hilarious, and you're from like the other side of the map. Wonderful. Boat comes in. They've got their eyes on art style. I'm not even sure the boat was necessary, but you know what? It was fun. Gonna chase down Sing Sing. Arctic Burn. Silence him up. Followed up with the impetus. They actually go for a split as they go and just chip away. Sing Sing has been deleted. As now Rubik is gonna steal himself a golem. Gonna try to run himself away, but this Panda hot on his tail.
3 bounties going the way of... Oh, actually, no. Gorg got one on the top lane. I thought Havos was going to head over and grab that, but doesn't want to risk it after the whole silence on the mid lane incident.
And Havos just hard at work farming here, but you can already see that this Meepo is about 11k net worth. Leading, but very, very closely after him is, of course, the 3 cores on the side of the Dire.
Yeah. I mean, and it's spooky when you're playing against a Wyvern because the stronger you get on the boat, the stronger Wyvern gets.
Wyvern just took down those creeps. There's a Blink Dagger that just got picked up, so the positioning is going to be even better now for Wyvern.
Oh yeah, he can always get that ultimate off of me, though.
Do you think Dendy must feel really awkward seeing this picture on the ground when he's playing in the game? Would you feel awkward if you had a very...
It's probably a little jarring. Yeah, it's a little jarring.
Jenkins makes the best faces, guys. Every time I make him take a selfie with me, they're always grade A.
That's very rude. That's just my normal face.
I said they were great.
That sounded ironic.
No, you mean sarcastic, first of all.
You know what?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Don't correct me
All right.
when I'm wrong.
All right, Cinderin does get spotted out here by Artstyle throughout the Nightmare. There's a lot of backup coming in, though. You can see the Fiend's Grip comes out. They get a steal off. Waga, they need to watch out. This Winter Wyvern is in the vicinity. His next marks the spot, and a boat coming through, though. Looks like they're not going to be able to go and land that Winter's Curse. It's taking too much damage, especially with that stolen Fiend's Grip that they grabbed from earlier. The Rupture comes out. They're going to try to chase down this Enchantress, and she is not going to make it out of here, I don't think, as they take him down.
Dire's bottom
Very well executed team fight from the Stunners. This
Well, they want to defend. They're going top already. But get away from our tower.
yeah, I suppose their lanes are all pushing in. May as well do some garbage collection. That was really nice. The silence to interrupt the Fiend's Grip, the steal, and then the use of the Fiend's Grip on the Winter Wyvern. That's 100% the name of the game. You just need to deal with the Wyvern. This was the last pick versus Meepo. If this hero is dealt with, then it's such an easy game for the Meepo.
I feel like Artstyle is always like just getting some sort of information for his team. Like wherever there seems to be one hero, Artstyle's lurking in the trees. In fact, he's got the Nightmare. He doesn't have the Fiend's Grip. Dendy, blink forward. Orchid. He's going to keep slowing him down. He pops his drums. Does help a little bit. And immediately they realize, oh boy, there are people on their way. We do not want to be there. And look, there's Coco's Radiance. Pomeranian Radiance.
Is Coco a girl or a boy?
I have no idea.
That could be either.
Coco is whatever it wants to be.
It's so cute.
It is.
Jouet is cute.
All right, so what do we have here? So Cinderin just buying wards until the cows come home. What would you like to see on the silencer?
In 20 minutes, probably a
Yeah.
Force Staff or a Glimmer Cape.
Okay.
Maybe a few more bracers. It's a rough life to be position 5 in this meta.
Get a Lotus picked up. And we do have a Radiance online now for the Life Stealer. So do you think we're going to start seeing some moves?
I think so. I think if there's any time that you're going to make a move, it's on this Life Stealer Radiance timing. Havos hasn't done anything up until this point other than like sit in a lane and occasionally defend a tower, which is exactly what you want to do on a Life Stealer. I mean, this is the definition of the hero. So
Oh, we do get a smoke, though, coming out from Sadim's Stunners. They're looking and hunting. They use a scan. There's nobody over there. They're over in the triangle area.
and Navi's kind of baiting this. Oh, they're smoking themselves.
And there's a double damage rune. Ooh. Can Dendy resist it? Nope. Did anybody notice? I'm not seeing any pings. As they find art style, it's gonna be the Nightmare. Short, giving a little bit of chase. And I hear a Rupture coming out down here.
I have no idea who he was.
I have no idea either. Oh, yep, it is the
Almost.
Light Stealer. He's in a creep,
He's in a creep,
though.
yeah.
That's why. My ears doth not deceive me. go. They'll slow him down. There's going to be Infest. There's going to be the Global Silence coming out here on the back lines. It's Winter Wyvern. This is their #1 target right now. They'll take him down. This fight is a lot more easy now for Waga. The buyback comes out from Dendy. They're going to be able to get a kill over onto Havost. He is not going to buy back. He does not have the buyback. As Sing Sing tries to run himself out, but the final jump here from Artstyle will erase him, as it seems like this Enchantress gets rooted into place. Beautiful Winter's Curse. Is it going to be enough damage, though? Are they going to be able to get out? And they stole it! They'll turn it back around again. It's not going to do enough damage, I don't think, to take down Dendy, but they're trying. They hold him in place, and they're going to give chase. They don't have enough damage, not enough magic just yet to take down Dendy. Artstyle, though, he should be able to pop as they finally take down the Winter Wyvern. Puppy now trying to run himself out. He's going to try to TP. Can he make it out in time, Jenkins? He makes it out at the last second.
I think Gork went for the Rupture there instead of just continuing to regular. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's just one kill. What was very impressive there was from Bambo. So first he steals.
Oh, there's the Rupture on the top lane, though. And you know that this Enchantress, she can't TP out. She just TP top to get out of the last fight. This is a very slow death, but it is a death nevertheless.
Interesting play or good play to try to go get the bounties, but Gork C miles ahead of Navi. They're playing 4D chess.
Scoots ahead.
Yep. The Stunners seem to be very focused on getting their lanes out. I think they're confident that going late, they can just keep killing the Wyvern in every fight, and then it's a free Meepo game. Dendy's got to be really careful with his positioning. He's like, you know, they have we have this Mr. President challenge, and that's kind of
They
Dendy.
should, yeah. They might want to actually use that. Get down, Mr. President. I'm a little disappointed. I haven't seen these boys try to go for the bounties.
If a VIP lasts 5 minutes, they get Moonbucks.
Right.
So declare it as Dendy. Say, all right, Dendy, let's go a couple of fights. You can't get picked. You're so important to survive.
Yeah, but that just paints a big old target on his back too, right?
There's already one, though.
That's true. He does have a couple escape items, right?
He's the big boy.
He's got the good burn. Casual D ward here.
Okay. Apparently the VIP bounty is only in the first 5 minutes, so it can't.
Okay. They tried to do it too, and unfortunately the Roche was not responsive at the time, so maybe they think that it's still down. Oh boy, are they going to be in for a rude awakening if they go in that pit later. Good news, guys, we fixed it. Oh no. Because I'm surprised we haven't seen a Meepo Roche yet.
Yeah. I think every team is absolutely terrified of the Roche.
I want them to buy the super. Oh, Sing Sing has just found literally everyone on the other side of the team here. Go. Boat gets thrown out. This Enchantress, she's just melting. They try to keep her alive using that Ethereal Blade. They'll turn back around, though. The taunt gets used out over here. Trying to take down the Wyvern. This might actually succeed. It's enough damage. The silence comes out. Waga, he's focused him down. He's been able to go take out Denby. Can he take out more? He finds the opening. And now there's going to be the Fiend script getting used here over onto poor Puppy as they go and get a triple kill for Waga.
Are you serious? Bambo's such a god.
So much.
He uses the stolen Winter's Curse from the previous fight to kill the Wyvern, which, as we talked about, is the absolute most important hero. And then he steals Grip. He used 2 of Navi's teamfight ultimates against them in one fight.
It's right place, right time. And I think also when you've got this many Meepos on the map, it's probably hard to keep track of where everybody is. Buyback comes out from Poppy, though. He's not willing to let them have any of these towers just yet. You can see a TP over there to the top lane. Meepo going to be able to push it out. Jumps forward. We see a poof. Top lane, Pop-Tart. As Havost going to be able to TP himself away. Eye of Scotty is... Oh, that Scotty looks terrifying. Good grief. What is that? Oh, it's Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski.
Oh, that's actually his face, I think.
Did anybody get Sully? Is the next question, though.
Maybe. I mean, if you're going to get Mike Wazowski, may as well get Sully.
Yeah, but what would Sully be? Oh, Halvin Talbot picked up now for Kunka. That's big. It's another Coco.
He could also be the Scotty. He looks like a monster.
Yeah, he could. Oh, I hear... Oh, I got really excited. I heard some poofing near the pit. Poofing near the pit. Sounds like a... Never mind. We're not going to say.
Yeah, like a 90s rap.
Yeah, except like a Weird Al Yankovic like parody. Poofing near the pit.
Poofing out some ganja. The tree, the devil's lettuce.
You stole that from Neff.
I did, yeah.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go, Roche.
Go, come on. I want to see someone
Come
get in that pit. I want to see a Super Roche come out here again. Y'all are cheap and you didn't buy any creep takeovers.
The teams are rich at this point, right? I think most of these teams have like
I know, they're being stingy.
over 1,000 Moonbucks.
They're being stingy.
They can afford it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do it for the fans, for the community.
God damn, the top 1% of Moonbucks, they're always pulling
I
shit
know,
like
right?
this.
We need to organize. We need to make a creep
Seriously.
union.
Let's protest at the Roche pit.
Just all the creeps crowd around the Roche pit.
Yeah.
Our VIP doesn't get the message and just murders them all. Manta style picked up now for the Lifestealer here. Oh, you can see him twitching at Roche. He's excited.
Lots of farming, lots of map lane pressure, dealing with lane pressure in the last few minutes.
The Vlad's picked up now for the Brewmaster. That is not a real Victor Wyvern. Wah, wah.
Oh no, Dendy with the bait. He knows how value he is.
I'm sure he's giggling
Oh,
right
he's-
now. I would be giggling.
He's having a good time.
Look at him. No taunt or anything either.
Yeah, surprisingly, he has not been taunting.
Yeah. Taunting is free.
I'm a believer that you should get wand charges for taunts.
One charges for taunt?
Yes.
No, no. I think that's a little broken. There's no limit, right? There's
They should also do damage.
Okay, nope. All right, crazy pants. So what's the play? What are we waiting for? Are we waiting for a specific item, do you think?
See,
Or
I would normally think Roshan, but I don't know. I have no idea. There he is. Do you want to walk into that guy? Look at him. He's feisty. He's ready to go.
I mean, wouldn't you be feisty if people kept walking into your home murdering you every game?
I'd be pretty mad.
Yeah.
But then I'd be like, oh, cool, I'm respawning.
Come on, Sing Sing, get in that pit. Get in that pit. Do it.
If I could respawn in real life, I would probably literally eat myself to death as my first.
What?
Tell me you wouldn't do that.
No.
Tell me you would not do that.
No, that sounds awful.
I just eat like 50 Joe Louis.
What's a Joe Louis?
Oh, you don't have those here?
No, what's that?
They're kind of like Twinkies.
Oh, yeah, that sounds
Chocolate.
horrifying.
50 of them, yeah, definitely.
We have like ring dings.
Radiant's top tower is
It's a
under
ring ding.
A ring ding. It's like a little snack cake that's chocolate. It's got marshmallow filling inside, kind of.
I hate that they use
We have ho-hos too.
two synonyms and just put them right next to each other. Ring and ding.
that's not a synonym.
Those are the exact same thing. And ho-ho, that's just the same
There's
word
ho-hos,
twice.
yodels. Yeah, man. These are like lunchbox things that we had as kids. Although I'm pretty sure I could probably...
1,000
probably, yeah.
calories per.
we'll have to buy you a box later. You can enjoy the finer American cultural treats.
Yes, I would like to
Gonna
die. I
get
would
you a
like to
box
die
of
later.
ho-hos. Come on. Come on, Sing Sing. He keeps walking. They're like, oh, am I going to do it? No, nope, I'm not. We're going to get a smoke maybe? Everybody's grouping up together.
Come on.
All right, we got a smoke. Looks like Rubik's going to bait. There's literally no one here. Value smoke. They do spot someone in the bottom lane, so maybe that's going to be their target. Although Dendy's already blinked out in TPs. He says, I don't see anyone on this map. I am out. See you later.
Nice lane pressure from him. That means Bambo has to show on the bot lane. To,
Oh, puppy?
get out.
Hey, puppy.
I mean, if you're the stunners, you're okay with this.
This is going to break the smoke. They know he's there. Cinnabrew gets thrown out. He's going to back off.
I'm struggling to see what the items are. I looked in Puppy's inventory and I saw the top right thing and I'm like, oh, he's got a force staff. He's fine.
No, that's definitely a Lotus Orb.
It's a Lotus Orb.
Performance enhancing Lotus Orb.
Oh. That must have been what OG used to win TI.
I don't
sorry.
think so.
Sorry, that was
No.
actually Adderall.
Oh my god. All right. What just got picked up? I just saw an item got picked up.
I have no idea.
Damage Hankins. BKB does get picked up though. That's pretty important. We have an Ag Scepter online for Rubik already. Wow.
We have
Blink
a
Dollar, Blink Dagger, and the Monkey's Agnum Scepter.
We have a sheep on
That's a cat.
on
That's a cat scepter.
Where? Which one?
The Agnum Scepter. It's a cat. Look at him. He's a little.
Oh, there he is.
a
Oh, he's
little-
holding it.
a
He's
little
holding
Magnum
it.
Scepter.
The
I love
cat's
it.
name is Monkey.
Aww.
Monkey the cat.
Shout out to Monkey.
That's confusing.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures.
If somebody had a cat named Monkey, every time I would go to their house, I'd bring like bananas. It's like, oh shit, it's a cat.
What
Why
if the
didn't-
cat likes bananas?
Well, that's not possible.
That's okay.
Monkeys like bananas.
Sure, whatever you say. Runes are up though. Get picked up by the streamer team so far.
The streamer team, TI-10 winners,
Yes.
Sir Sadim stunners.
Sir Sadim
Radiant's
Stars.
top tower has fallen.
Lots of farming. This has turned into quite the snooze fest for the past few.
Yeah, again, like normally we'd say they probably want to grab Roche for Meepo, but they are 2 chicken shits going to that Roche pit. That's right, I said it.
Dire's bottom tower.
Cowards.
has fallen.
So Sing Sing does have the ass cure ass.
Nice, nice.
So if they do go into the Roche pit,
That booty though.
they will be protected anally. When Roshan, you know what I'm about to say.
Yep, nope, that's enough. That's enough now.
I'm gonna get banned.
Yeah. Let's not get banned on Twitch,
Dire's
okay?
bottom tower
Oh, it's happening. We got a rune. Pick that up for the. Okay, I thought that was
Alright,
Rubik.
here
Here
it
we go, here
goes.
we go, VIP. Go for it. Give him the smacks. Somebody buy the Super Roshan.
Beat his ass!
Murder.
Super, 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 super.
Super Roshan.
They're cheap. Navi is cheap. What are they doing with their TI money?
Well, Navi, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Sing Sing around the corner. Torrent followed up with a big old boat. They did use pipe though. Nightmare does give him a little bit of a dodge there. They follow up. And there's going to be the hold coming out here from Artstyle. The Lotus comes out though. Does go for the dispel. Puppy, he's silenced up. He wants to get in there. Artstyle still gets dragged back, and we've got Havost. Everyone is separated. Havost is just chasing after the Rubik. They're not going to be able to get that final hit over here onto Artstyle as he is thrown over into a nightmare. He's dripping. Oh, he's going to get taken down. Cinderin also going to fall. Now he's going to buy back again as Wagga. He's just going to town. Did get a split from Puppy, and they're going to keep chasing after the Rubik. They're hoping to get it. Sing Sing in the vicinity, doing whatever he can, and there's going to be the Hex get thrown out by the Meepo. Oh, that's a nice Winter's Curse. Are they going to be able to take him down? No, it's not looking like they're doing anything. They're just taunting. They're holding into place, and now Artstyle, he comes right back in. He's going to die right again if he's not careful. Again, that Nightmare throwing down the blood right. He is out of here as they find a kill on Cinderin.
is under attack.
Dendy, oh, at the last second, they're able to go and find him. There's going to be the sheep stick thrown out, and he's out of here.
Yeah, that Ethereal Blood kind of nullifies
Under attack.
the Winter Wyvern, but also
Ooh, he fights back, though. How long until his Winter's Curse is
48,
off?
48 seconds.
48
so
seconds.
It's not happening.
He can at least throw out the Splinter Blast, right?
Kudos to Wagga for keeping the main Meepo out of the fight in that all of that chaos. It makes it so that you can actually use the Ethereal Blade on the Winter's Curse target. So now he still has the Aegis for this push. And with the Aegis, it's very difficult to kill Meepo.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to be able to do this now with Winter's Curse being down. And every time the Dendy even gets a little close to him, he just immediately poofs up. All right, they do get this Orchid off of one of the Meepos. They'll follow. Oh, the Rupture comes out with the Sheep Stick. Puppy jumps in the middle of everyone, though. He wants to get this kill. He wants to take down Wagga's Aegis, but he doesn't have enough damage. He's not going to be able to. He's going to be held into place. Does not have that split. In comes the Enchantress, chasing now, and that's still pure damage. He needs to be careful here. Havo still chases after him. There's nothing for him to invest right now. He's got to get out of there in a hurry, Jenkins. The blink forward coming out from Dendy. One more hit's going to do the trick, and they'll slay Gork.
681 gold for Enchantress.
What's she going to do with all that money?
I think she should get a Blink Dagger.
You think Blink Dagger, really?
I'd never seen him rebuild it, but I think being able to blink in and use the Hurricane Pike and kill somebody from full HP is
That's
pretty
true.
cool, especially against a Bloodseeker. This hero builds
Sin?
BKB, Blood Rage yourself, just die.
They're getting pincered on right now. The jump forward comes out from Wagga right into the back lines. They're going to try to force staff him back. They've got the Lotus Orb over here, and there's going to be the Global Silence. Dendy, he can't afford to die here. He's down for 105 seconds, as now Puppy's going to get held into place. Rooted does manage to get the split off just in time, and you can already see that Earth Panda. They're trying to hide him, trying to run him away, and they can still kind of see him over here. Oh, but Rubik, he's keeping tabs. He sees Puppy. He wants to go for this as they just chase after him. The nets are being thrown. He's a little bugged here. He looks a bit strange, but they're going to be able to grab him slowly but surely. There's going to be the Hex, and the damage is done. Waga slays himself a puppy. Does that make Waga a puppy killer?
It does. Rosie would be
Terror. Well, Rosie's a
disappointed.
cat.
Oh,
Coco, on the other hand.
Rosie would approve. Well, I think without the winner's curse,
I think without the
Navi-
Wyvern down for so long, I think this might, they might just go for the end. What do you think?
yeah, this
Yeah, look at that.
Rubik
Rubik jumps forward. He's got his own split. Look at all the units on the map right now as they force everybody back into that fountain. Yeah, they're just done. They're done. Sadim Stunners, just tag him and tag him, man. GG gets called. And Sadim Stunners are going to take game number 1.
Nice, good job. Good job this